Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Now anyone who's been in Vegas before knows that nothing says Las Vegas like an overindulgent brunch. And today we're really excited to share with you our trip to the Bacchanal.
So join us for this virtual tour of the best buffet in Las Vegas on this episode of
James and Paul Try It All. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and start with the cold bar section here because that's one of the best parts about the Bacchanal. We've got some mussels here with white wine, garlic, and herbs. I think we have to get a load of that. Paul and I both love mussels. Yeah, a few of those guys. A couple little legs there. We've got some shrimp cocktail. We're gonna purposely avoid that today since my husband is allergic to shrimp. Let's get some of these king crab legs here. Oh, well, those are big. Well, yeah, they're king crab legs. I think that's a nice little seafood starter here. Yes, gotta get the drawn butter. New England seafood boil, perhaps? I do want just a little bit. I'm gonna grab one of these nice little prawns here. Oh, crab Florentine Benedict. Gotta get one of those guys here. And then we're gonna go with this lobster boursin egg bite. Maybe get a few steamed crab legs too here. Well, just toss them probably on this guy here. Thank you. Perfect, perfect. Yes, that's awesome. Thank you so much. All right, that's a nice little start. Let's go chow down on some seafood. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and start with some of the hotter stuff here before we move on to the cold stuff. So let's try this lobster boursin egg bite first. Looks super yummy. Go for nice. Oh, it's so thick, eggy. That's delightful. Mmm. Nice little bit of saltiness. The lobster taste is a little faint, but I wasn't expecting it to be abundant. Let's try this crab Benedict. This is gonna be a fork and knifer kind of guy here. Yes, I love a Benedict of any variety. This is gonna be a hard bite. That's good. All right, now let's try one of the steamed snow crab legs. Lots of crab meat inside there, and then a little bit of the drawn butter. Yep, can't be mad at that. Perfect. Now we're gonna move on to our cold plate. Let's try one of these little mussels here real fast. I love a mussel. Garlic, white wine. Oh, I think I need a whole plate of those. Wow, that's good. Very garlicky. Mussels are nice and soft and chewy. Perfectly steamed. A little bit of crab meat. A little bit of drawn butter. I'm used to a lobster bib at this point. I really should wish they had them. Delightful. Can't complain. Super yummy. The problem with crab legs on buffets that I've found, 90% of the time they are overcooked. And the Bacchanal is really, really good about knowing when to stop cooking them. Now, let's try this big old prawn from the New England clam bake here. Okay, there we go. Finally got to the meat. Yes. Spicy, flavorful. Perfectly cooked. Perfect. Love it. Now that we've procured some crackers here, we're gonna try the Dungeness crab. That's good. That Dungeness is sweet and delicious and just goes wonderful with the drawn butter. Yeah, I could sit here all day and just eat crab. However, there's only a 90-minute time limit at the Bacchanal, so you, of course, can't take advantage of it too much. And there's so much more to eat.
So the Bacchanal Buffet has all your favorite American-style foods as well for brunch. So we're gonna start off with some of these breakfast sliders. So let's do some breakfast fries.
Beer cheese, chopped bacon, pico de gallo.
That
yes.
sounds amazing. And some clam chowder.
We absolutely need some clam chowder. You gotta get some bacon. You can't have brunch without bacon.
Bacon is a part of brunch.
So let's get a little lobster mac and cheese there.
We can do the braised short rib Benny.
Braised short rib Benny. Yes.
That is a must do.
Yes. All right.
We'll come back for pancakes.
Let's start with these guys here.
Let's start with those.
Yep.
Okay, we are back, and we have all of our favorite American-style breakfast and brunch favorites here. So, first thing we're going to start out is with these American fries. Let's get a little bit of these fries, though.
I remember loving the fries at dinner.
Egg makes everything better. Egg, egg, egg.
I don't think I've ever had breakfast fries before.
You never have?
I don't think I've ever had breakfast fries like that. Not French fries for breakfast.
Next up, we're going to try this amazing little breakfast slider here. As you can clearly see, it's got a little bit of egg, bacon, cheese, and your little burger, which is perfect. It is your little brunch burger in mini form. Let's take a little bite of that here.
You're dipping your sleeve into hollandaise, just to let you know.
Am I really?
Yeah.
Wow.
How's that brunch slider?
Amazing.
All right.
Without the hollandaise. I know how much you love your New England.
Gotta put the oyster crackers.
Of course, you got to put the oyster crackers in. So let's give that a shot. Now, I have to be a little bit honest here. I'm not getting much clam in the clam chowder. Let me take another bite just to be sure. Okay. Once you get the little bits of the clam, then you can really feel the clam flavor come through. But it is a little faint. Let's take a little bit of our brunch bacon.
So they cooked it exactly the way I like it. Nice and kind of like in between crispy and chewy.
In between crispy and chewy, let's... Perfect bacon flavor. Must get. Lobster mac and cheese. Delicious. The cheese flavor is a little faint. And next up, the short rib Benny. Must try, must get. Perfect flavor. Now, we're going to go ahead and finish this round, and we'll be back for more.
How's it going, brother? It's all we can do. Sorry, I got distracted by meat. Can I get some prime rib, please?
Anything else for you, my man?
You want to do some brisket?
Yeah, let's do some brisket.
A little bit of brisket would be lovely as well. Yes. Thank you so much. Yes, please. I love it. There we go. Thank you, thank you. That's gonna do it. Thank you. Barbecue. Hi, sir. Can we get some slab bacon, please? I think so. Yes. Appreciate that. Now let's find our way back to the table. So I am like actually like trying to hold back tears right now because we were just on the way back from to our table, and one of the fellow diners here at Bacchanal actually like, we saw your video on the Eiffel Tower restaurant, and I'm like, wait, you did? You actually watched it? I mean, we're still kind of growing our channel, and that's just really cool that people recognized us, and I feel all verklempt. But that being said, we've got a plate full of meat and a limited time to do this and review everything, so let's get back into the food. We're gonna start with a little bit of slab bacon, which is one of my favorite things on any cutting station there. So nice, big, juicy piece of that slab bacon there. There's nothing wrong with that at all. That's good. Salty, bacony. It's like bacon and ham had a fatty, salty little baby together. All right, let's go into some of this prime rib. I sucker for prime rib. We're gonna dip it a little bit in the jus there. Yes, drippy, meaty prime rib. Flavorful, rich, fatty. The au jus just complements it perfectly. Prime rib on a buffet for me is a very weird thing. I either love it or hate it. This one I absolutely love. Now we're moving on to a little brisket. I worked in barbecue for 5 years in one of the country's best barbecue restaurants. So I am kind of a brisket snob, but let's see how this guy fares. Don't get me wrong. That's not winning any barbecue competitions. If I'm being honest, from a professional barbecue standpoint, it's a little overcooked. And by little, I mean quite a bit. But still really, really yummy for buffet brisket. Anyway, we're gonna fill up on meat, and then we're gonna hit up the Mexican station next, and maybe also a pancake or two.
Okay, we are now at my favorite section, Mexican food. So there is a chorizo scramble that looks really delightful. And there's some pozole verde, which does sound tempting.
Oh,
But pork tamales.
yes.
We definitely
get
have
one
to
of
get one of those. Frijoles rancheros do sound good.
Let's do a tiny bit.
Let's get a little bit.
Just a little bit. All right, let's keep going. What else we got? Oh,
Quesadilla
yes.
tacos.
We need some quesadilla tacos. Yes.
We do. Can I get a little of the consomme? Yes, please.
I love that there's quesadilla tacos on the buffet here. That's so good.
One of my favorite things. Yes, thank you so much. You too. Now, just to show it off, we have chicken tinga quesadillas, chile toreados, man street dogs, and buñuelos. And let's go try these huevos divorciados. Those sound amazing. All right, we are here at my favorite part of any buffet, Mexican food. Actually, favorite part of any type of food. So we are gonna start off with one of my favorite Mexican breakfast items, chilaquiles. And these are chilaquiles rojo. Don't grab your hand in there.
I couldn't resist. Oh my god.
Those look really good.
Those are really yummy.
The chips are nice and soft. Those are some good chilaquiles.
Right.
Moving on, let's try these huevos divorciados. So let's go ahead here. Give it a little bit of a... That's quite delightful. I will definitely say, flavor's great, but there are plenty of other things you might enjoy better on this buffet. Chicken tinga quesadilla. Let's go ahead and give that a taste. Not bad. You always have to give it a few moments to see if the heat will kick through. And it does. So it's perfect. Perfect, perfect. We're on to one of my favorite things ever. Quesadilla tacos. And they provide us this amazing consomme to go with it. Let's go ahead and give it a dip. That's an amazing quesadilla taco. Moving on, we have the ranch beans. Your standard refried beans, just a teensy bit of a kick. We have one of my favorite things for breakfast, and that is going to be chorizo and egg. I'm gonna be a little honest here, the chorizo is a little dry, and I would like to have a little bit more spice in that chorizo. And coming up upon our last thing here, we have this beautiful pork tamale. Originally, I was gonna say it was a little dry, but you need a few moments for it to get all the flavors to meld. I would say that's a perfect tamale. With that, let's go ahead and try the Asian food next.
So we were originally going to do the Asian station next, but we completely forgot that there's a Mediterranean Italian station here. So let's start over here. Now, normally, it's really important to avoid carbs on a buffet, but frankly, it's kind of hard to at Bacchanal, so we're going to be selective. I'm going to try this brie and apple pizza, because I love brie, I love apples. However, let's go for a little guy. I don't want a huge one. Oh, it's like cinnamon apple. Oh my Lanta, that sounds so good. Get a little avocado toast? Yeah, can't have brunch without some avocado toast. We're millennials after all. Speaking of, let's start with one of these little banh mi's. All right, little banh mi action. So we're now at the Asian station here, and we've got a nice assortment of Korean food, looks like. We've got some kimchi fried rice, which we're gonna give a little shot. We gotta get some Korean fried chicken. A couple little pieces of that there. Some Korean style short ribs, kalbi. Yes, we'll just pile that right there on top. Oh, I love japchae. Korean glass noodles. Absolutely one of my favorites. Really, I think so much of the Bacchanal is just absolutely worth trying. It's so hard to try it all. But that's the name of this channel, and so that's why I share everything with my husband. Oh yes, now we are probably at the best part of the Asian station, the dumplings. Now this one, I'm gonna have to enjoy myself. We've got some crab rangoons. I will goon over a goon. Looks like we got a veggie spring roll. We'll get one of these guys. And then it looks like we got a couple little fried gyoza. Oh, yes, char siu. We will get one for each of us here. All your favorites. We've got carved duck. Get a couple pieces of duck for you. All right.
One frog.
We'll do one frog. Oh, we got two. So there we go. We got the cute little frog butt. All right. I think that is a good little assortment. Let's make our way back to the table. All right, guys. We also along the way back, we stopped and saw some arancini, and I frankly love little fried risotto balls, so we had to get some of that. But that being said, let's start with this brie and apple pizza. What a wonderful combination. I've never had this on a pizza before, so I'm excited. That's good. That's yummy. The apple, the brie, the yeasty doughiness of the pizza crust. Can't complain. Let's see what else we got. We got this cute little banh mi here. I do love a banh mi. That nice, soft French baguette. Oh. The pickled vegetables. Got a beautiful crunch. The pork is good. The mayonnaise adds a nice little bit of a creaminess to it, a little bit of tang. Yeah, that's worth it. We're going to try a little bit of the kimchi fried rice now. I do love kimchi fried rice. I wish the kimchi flavor was a little bit stronger. There's a really fine line with kimchi fried rice because it either is just right or it tastes nothing but like fermented cabbage. Ooh, that's got a kick. It took a second, but it's hit me in the back of the throat there. One thing we both love about the Bacchanal is they are not afraid of spice. Other buffets in Vegas tend to make things a little bit more general public friendly, and frankly, it means that everything ended up being boring. Bacchanal is the exact opposite. They do not shy away from seasoning. Let's go for the japchae. I love Korean glass noodles. Yeah, I want a bucket of those. It's just, you got that little bit of soy, a little bit of ginger, a little bit of pepper. There's nice spice to that too. Really solid. Let's now give the kalbi, Korean short rib, a shot. I'm gonna go for the bony part. Short rib is probably my favorite cut of beef. Yeah, super good. We've got a little goon, a little crab rangoon, a little sweet Thai chili sauce here for you. I sadly don't think that's worth the calories. It's more wonton shell than anything. We got the cute little frog butt here. Look at his cute little cheeks. Those little cakes. We're just gonna split him right down the middle. Now, the last time I had this here, I can't lie, I wasn't super impressed. I felt it was overcooked. Hopefully it's better this time. But yeah, actually it is. Salt and pepper frog legs. If you've never had frog legs, don't be afraid of them. They're delicious. They taste like slightly brinier chicken. A little bit of spring roll action here. It's a spring roll. Nice veggies inside. Wrapper is crisp. Worth it. Let's try the Korean fried chicken. Let's see how Bacchanal does. Yes. Again, if there wasn't so much to choose from already, I could just eat a plate of these and I'd be happy. Next, we're going to go for one of the arancini. These are little Italian fried risotto balls. One of my favorite kind of hors d'oeuvres appetizers. Check that out. Filled with a little bit of like cheese. It's good. Oftentimes I'm used to it being served with like a marinara, but I'm not angry with it. We've got a little fried gyoza here. That's good. I'm going to try one of these char siu ribs. A little bit of hint of sweetness from the char siu sauce. The spring onion, the sesame seeds. The ribs cooked wonderfully. Sticky. Now, it wouldn't be a Chinese section without a little roast duck. If you've never had duck, it is just glorious. It's fatty and rich. One of the best meats out there, in my opinion. Just as good as any dim sum I've ever been to. And I've been to a lot of dim sum. I think that leaves the avocado toast, which I'm just going to take a quick little bite. Tastes like you were born in 1986. We're gonna try and finish these giant plates here, and then we still have to pack in some dessert. All right, guys. Can't lie to you. It takes a little bit of time to film and get all the food. Normally, 90 minutes at the Bacchanal is more than enough time to eat everything you could possibly want. But we are running out of time, so we're gonna try and make this as quick as possible. We went ahead and got a red velvet waffle there with a little bit of cream cheese icing, some chocolate chips, and the birthday cake pancakes there. I think that's a little bit of marshmallow and some rainbow sprinkles. Got a little side of syrup. Let's tuck in, see how it is. I think I'm gonna start with the red velvet waffle. Check this guy out. So cute. Let's try it first as is. Doesn't need anything else. Great as is. The chocolate chips, the cream cheese. Wow. It's got a really, really rich Dutch processed cocoa flavor to it. Let's move on to the birthday cake pancakes. We're trying first as is. Okay, so first impression is I'm cutting into them. I'm worried they might be dry, but let's see how they are. Not as dry as I was expecting, but still dry. Now, that being said, we still have to maybe try to hit the dessert bar. So we're going to assess our time and see what we can do.
Alrighty here. Now, I am completely going to be honest here. I am so full right now that I am ready to forego dessert. However, James had brought me two of my favorite things here at the buffet. First, we have the ube horchata. Delicious and delightful. I love horchata to begin with, but with that ube flavor, it's creamy. It's got that nice taste of ube. They have this pineapple mango nata with tahini. Those are all magic words for me. So let's go ahead and give this a taste. Wow. This is like pineapple with mango and a little bit of tahini sprinkled on it. This is perfect. It's refreshing. And you get that nice little like spice from the tahini. So I highly recommend that if you see this here at the Bacchanal, make sure to pick it up.
So we said we weren't going to do dessert, but honestly, I have room for one more bite. And I saw this cute little Vietnamese coffee cup from the dessert bar with a little coffee bean there, it's covered in like gold luster. So let's give this a shot. I just wanted something. There's so much to choose from over there, though. Oh, it's so chocolatey. Oh, okay. I'm glad I chose this because, frankly, again, I'm so full, but this is delightful. I love Vietnamese coffee. It tastes just like it. I need to stop. Oh, it's going to be like that scene in Monty Python, The Meaning of Life. If you know, you know. I'm done. This has been a great buffet brunch. Alrighty, guys. So that was the Bacchanal Buffet at Caesars Palace. I can say with 100% certainty, I am stuffed. We tried to show you as much as possible, but really there's no way we could eat it all.
No.
Not at all. And frankly, it would be bad if we tried to. We did manage to actually wrap it up before our 90-minute time limit, but we had to, of course, cut the dessert course short just because there's only so much we can eat.
Yeah, I could not stomach any more dessert.
Yep, no. That being said, we're gonna go and wrap up this video. So we want to thank you guys very, very much for watching. We really hope you enjoyed our review of the Bacchanal.
And just as a reminder, if you enjoy our food, fun, and travel, go ahead and give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and leave us some love in the comments. We really love to see your comments and appreciation for what we do.
It helps our channel grow immensely. So thank you guys very much for joining us on today's episode of James and Paul Try It All. We can't wait to bring you another one. We'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.
you